Our new strength coach is sitting down with us now, Double A, Aaron Ausmus, a guy who is certainly not new to us. His third tour of duty is at USC. But what's interesting to me, Double A, is because you're so familiar to us, but correct me if I'm wrong, you haven't really worked with any of these guys before. So what was the first thing that you wanted them to know about you when you got here just a few weeks ago?
Yeah, it's crazy that it's third time, and I was like, it's got to be third time's a charm. So.
I was the first time, man.
First time was kind of a charm,
yeah,
Coach. So.
Yeah, but you're right. I didn't know anybody on this team. It was a brand new roster. I didn't know really one face other than seeing the guys play on Saturdays. So recognize a few guys, but I told the team two things. Two things is going to make this program go, and that's commit to it and compete. And I told them if they'll do those two things, that's what former teams have done well in the weight room, and good things happen. So I told them if they'll commit and compete, things will fall in place if they'll just do those two things.
Coach, what's your take on strength and conditioning? Obviously, this time of year, spring ball, summer coming up. This is all strength and conditioning. This is all your field. They'll see the coaches every now and again, but they're with you predominantly, 90% of the time during this time. What's your strategy going into this offseason?
Well, the rule actually has changed a little bit since I was here last time. In the last 5 years, in the past, the coaches couldn't have any connection with the players, couldn't observe them lifting, couldn't observe them running. And now the rules have opened up where they can come down and be in the weight room and watch guys work and watch them work on their craft. So I'm kind of excited to see, because now the coaches, it's going to be neat to see them around the players, and obviously they can take some time too, along with the strength training, and do some things like film work a certain percentage of the time. So it's going to be big. Right now we're just trying to establish just the training mindset in the program, and we're in spring ball, which is considered in season, but it's we're just trying to basically say it doesn't matter we're in season, off season. We come in with a mindset to strength train, and that's what we're really accomplishing now. I want a foreign outsider to be able to come in our program and not be able to tell what time of the year we're in, because our intensity is at a certain level all year round.
You're coming off a tough season that obviously you were not a part of, but Coach Help was just here talking about the chip on the shoulder. We've certainly heard it from the players. Are you seeing it in the weight room? Are you seeing guys that were not happy with what happened last year, and they want to reset the standard a little bit? I
think it's a humble and hungry atmosphere, and that's the first thing. I hired Darren Mustin. He was with me back in 2013, and it's the first we actually talking about today on the field. He goes, I'm so surprised how not one person has had like that, that cockiness filled. They're all like just doing everything we ask them to do, and no one's even blinking an eye. And I would just humble and hungry.
Coach, talk about your staff you've put together. Obviously, you can't do this whole thing yourself. You got to have people you trust in the right positions. Talk about the staff you put together to work with guys.
Yeah, it's really unique. There is a rule. It's myself and 4 other guys. So with 5 people working with football, you have to pick a very dynamic group. And in my mind, to build a staff that's it's dynamic. Some guys might have more strengths in other areas, but Darren Mustin was with me in 2013, former linebacker at Alabama. Since 2013, he's been at Army, Nebraska, UMass. He was so excited to come back. So, Darren's with me. Ty Webb, he was the head guy at Southern University, guy that I've been able to go out and see these coaches work on the floor, and not hire really off a resume, but seeing these guys in their craft, in their element. And then Jared Klingenberg was at San Jose State. He's my youngest coach. I think he's around 26 or 27. Huge talent. Again, another guy that I went out and watched work on the floor, and I picked these guys for a reason to come in and help.
Coach, you talk about creating that atmosphere in that workout, in that gym, man. What's the playlist down there, man? What's the playlist look like down? How are you jacking these guys up with some tunes, man? I know you like a strong playlist.
Yeah, I'm a big playlist guy, and you know what? I'm bringing back some of the old stuff, which is new to these guys.
Yeah.
So, we hit some Kid Rock the other day. And
never heard it.
So many players came up and said, Coach, what is this song? I'm like, it's Kid Rock. They're like, I got to get this song. This is getting me going. So we definitely play some, old school hip-hop. We mix in some Metallica, some AC/DC. We're trying to put some, high testosterone type of feel down there and get guys proud to put their chest out and be strong.
Woo! Love that. Love that.
Tell me that to get you fired up.
That's Double A. Double A, the new old strength and conditioning coach in his 3rd tour of duty here at USC, but new to these guys and setting a culture in this offseason going into the 2019 season. We'll take a break here. We're live from the Spring Showcase on Trojans Live.